What's up, guys? Zero Solstice here with a walkthrough showing you guys how to get the Hatred's Heart and the Hatred's Soul, which are two amazingly good weapons. I would highly recommend getting them. This is just me showing you where you have to go. You have to be at the Coral South Gate, which is available the second you start playing. You just walk through it, and you will go to the Oblivion gate just south of that gate. Just a note, these two weapons that you're going to get are leveled, meaning depending on what level you are, they will have different strength and abilities and crap like that. So to get the best version of the Hatred's Heart and Hatred's Soul, you have to be at least level 19. With that said, I'm just gonna wait for this loading screen. Alright. So what you do from here is you literally walk through this little arch and you can see the gate right off in the distance between the trees. So you just make your way to that gate, and right here, before I forget, I was power leveling, so I turned down the difficulty. So note to you, which I slightly remembered but forgot when it came to the difficulty I set it to. There's pretty much always an enemy or two right at the entrance to the gate. Depending on your level, they are either pathetic or pretty strong. Like, as you can see, this dude's got a lot of health, and he does good damage to me because of the difficulty. So I decided to be the little pussy, and I really don't want to make this longer than it has got to be. So I lower the difficulty down, and basically from there I butt rape this dude after I actually hit him with my magic. And die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die! Yep. Void salts are worth a pretty good amount of money. If you want to take them, that's your call entirely. Now, the way this gate works is this gate brings you to the Oblivion world that the weapons are located at, but it is a random world. This gate will always bring you to that world, but it's possible that other gates will also bring you there, which means that it is actually possible to get multiple copies of this one single weapon. So if you feel like getting one right off the bat, I would recommend trying to get into a random world, not using this gate. And then when you're like level 19 and you want the best version, you just come through this gate and nab it. So what you do is you walk through the gate and you instantly turn to your right. You'll see a leaning tower behind you. Just go the direction that the base is coming from. Like, it's tilted, so yeah. That tower is actually where the weapon is. You have to find a secret door to get inside. And to do that, you'll have to cross through a little bit of lava right here. I highly recommend saving first, just in case you don't have the health or the fire resistance to actually survive swimming through lava. There's pretty much really no other way to get to the door other than having some slight swimming through giant burning flames of pain. I don't know. Either way, if you have high acrobatics, you can easily make the jump, or if you have plenty of health, magicka, a good healing spell, you'll be able to survive. It's actually possible to be invincible to lava damage by having a fire resistance that is over 100%. By enchanting your armor, maybe your weapon, I guess, if you're really that into it. Wear a ring or two. It's pretty cool, actually. You can literally swim in lava for as long as you want without taking any damage. So now you just follow this same path I'm going on. You try to avoid those mines. If you have a magic spell, a target magic spell, you can use that and shoot. The door is hidden and it does not have a marker on the map, so you have to purely find it yourself. I would recommend following the path I take, like to the letter, if you feel like just plain following it. But if you're really into it, if you don't really want to try that hard, you can just take the path slowly instead of like taking all those wrong paths and all that. But if you don't want to get lost, I would recommend following this entire walkthrough to the spot, like directly. Unless you know exactly where the door is, which I slightly forgot. Like, I knew the general location, but I forgot exactly where it was. So unless you know exactly where the door is, it is a little effing bitch to find, just so you know. As you'll see me drop down a few cliffs trying to find this piece of shit. Just make your way around, make your way back up, and keep dropping until you get to this part in the video right around here, where I walk over to the edge, I drop down, and I'm right on top of it. Pretty sure it's right here. Yeah, right here. You just slide down and there it is. It's called the Fume Vault. I show you here. It has no marker on the map. That's the basic path you take from that leaning tower, which is right there. So you just follow that path around, you jump off the rocks, and there it is, the unmarked door. That door brings you into underground caverns, which brings you into the tower. So from here, I really didn't trace my way through this entire cave. I just prayed to God that I took the right path right off the bat. So I would just recommend following this exact path, unless you want to try finding random enemies or treasure or anything you can possibly get in this cave. Otherwise, you just take this path around. Like I said, depending on your level, you'll find random enemies of all different sorts. They're easy enough to kill on the right difficulties or with the right equipment and magic, but still. Let's just fuck this bitch up. How exactly do you kill something made of stone? I mean, seriously. It's magically bound, but how would you kill that? Anyway, here's the door to the Embers of Hatred. This is the tower, and it's really straightforward. You just follow the paths, take the keys, open the doors, and you're there. This door opens automatically the second you enter, and you need to kill these two motherfucking bitches. Now, they are pretty annoying because when you get down to the last one, as you will see really soon, he runs away like a little bitch. And that's annoying as hell. This first one's easy enough to kill. I just blast him once or twice with magic and then slash the shit out of him. And as you can see, this little motherfucker runs away the whole damn time. I don't know if he's just a pussy or what, but he's called a hatred keeper. I don't get why he would be fucking running away from me while I am like trying to molest him with my sword and magic, but what are you gonna do? That's life, and that's cowardice. I don't know. That's just being a bitch. And then I fuck him up. Now you search the bodies once you've killed them both. You absolutely need to take both of the keys. They're called the first and second keys of Dark Hate. You must take them both to be able to unlock all the doors to get to the two weapons. The bow is extremely light, it's basic weight, but the mace weighs a crap load. It weighs like 45 pounds. So I'd recommend making sure you have a feather spell or a lot of room in your inventory if you plan on taking both. If you only plan on taking one, then you should be fine, but if you leave without the Hatred's Heart, I mean Hatred's Soul, which is like the entire reason I'm making this fucking video, then you are a dumb shit, because it is the best weapon in the game, the best bow, I mean, in the game. If you mix it with the arrows that comes with the bow inside of the chest, it has like the best base damage out of any weapon or something like that. It's just a completely rape weapon that you don't want to pass up, because it's really easy to get. The hardest part is definitely just finding the door to get into the Fume Vault. It's pretty straightforward. As you can see, the tower actually looks and feels like it's tilted. And here you are. After you take the portal, the one on the left is the Hatred Soul with Hatred Soul arrows, which is incredibly strong, as you saw the stats. And on the right is the Hatred's Heart, which is heavy as hell, 48 pounds. It's good though, it's nice, it's cool looking, and I think you'll enjoy it if you end up taking both of them. Now, I hope this helped all you people who didn't know how to get this beastly-ass weapon. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you have anything that you want to know how to get, just ask me, put up a comment, and I will gladly make a tutorial. This has been Zero Solstice, signing off. Peace.